Good morning, third graders. It's Mrs. McKenna, and I'm going to continue working with you on the review of perimeter and area. On Monday, we learned that in order to find the perimeter, we need to find out the total linear units around an object or shape. So in this case, we have 5 linear units here. I know this is congruent, so this would be 5 linear units over here. So far I have 5 and 5. There's 2 linear units here and 2 linear units here. So we have 5, 2, 5, 2. So if I added those numbers together, my perimeter would be 14 linear units. 5 plus 5 is 10, 2 plus 2 is 4 for 14. But when we're looking at area, we're not looking for the distance around our object. We're looking at how much space is taken up inside the object. So in this case, we would take a look, and I told you that we had the 5 linear units here and 2 linear units here. So I have 2 groups of 5 in here. I would add 5 plus 5, and my perimeter would be 10 linear units squared, or 10 square units. And if I were to count my tiles here, you would see 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That would be a correct answer. We have 10 square units. So today we are going to look at this object here, and we need to figure out how many how many tiles we have here, how many linear units are here, and how many are on top. So here we have 1, 2, 3. Whoops, get that pen back. So we will put 3. And then on the top, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we either have 3 groups of 6 or 6 groups of 3. Okay, we have 6 tiles this way, 3 6s, and this way we have 6 3s. And we need to figure out how many total tiles we have in order to find the area. So one way we can do that is by adding 3 together 6 times, which is going to be difficult for me to write with this little crayon, but I'm going to do it. And again, repeated addition is one of your multiplication strategies. If you remember, my 3s are sad. I know they don't look like 3s. I'm trying my best here. Okay, so 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. Or you can add 6 together 3 times. 6 plus 6. And if you want to get really fancy, you could multiply 3 times 6. All 3 of these equations are going to give you the same answer. They are all different ways to find the area of the object right here. So if I were to take 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, I would end up getting 18. Because I know that 3 plus 3 is 9. So I have 9 here, 9 plus 9 is 18. 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 6 is 18. And then 3 times 6 is 18. So the area of this object is going to be 18 square units. Now let's count our tiles to make sure that we have our correct answer. And I'm going to count by 3s. So we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So our answer is correct. It's 18 square units. All right, so for today's work, we're going to be looking at page 99 in your math packet. Again, you are going to need to hunt for that a little bit. On the top here, you're going to do what we just did with that rectangle and our tiles to figure out the area of these rectangles. So you're going to want to figure out the length and width of the object. And just like I did in my example, you're going to be using some different equations to solve the problem. 2 or more. So do at least 2 equations to solve the problem, please. And then on the bottom, we are going to be entering the missing number. Now, I want you to remember that multiplication is the opposite of division, and division is the opposite of multiplication. So in our example here, we have 3 times 3 equals 18. So if I'm multiplying and I get 18, when I divide, I'm going to divide this big number up. So I'm going to put 18 divided by 3. 18 divided into 3 groups. So each of these groups would get 6. So you are going to do that work with these problems down here. If you have any questions, please ask your classroom teacher, or I'm available too. This is the only page you're working on today. So I hope you're all having a great day, and I hope to talk to you all soon.